y'all, we doing the damn thing. I just want y'all to keep supporting me, you know, keep sharing my videos, keep liking my videos, subscribing. Thank y'all, like really, thank y'all. This means a lot to me.
And this be from Cash, not from YouTube.
I'm in love with you, girl, and I do anything for you to know. Oh, take a shot down and cup barley, 100 grand spent out the Louis store.
Ooh. Y'all always in my fucking mug. Anyways, I'm back. Michael Jackson. Y'all turned my last story time the fuck up. So I'm gonna give y'all another story time. Now the last story time, it caused a lot of fucking drama at my school, but hey, it was what it was, baby. It's not my motherfucking fault. You kiss my ass. We're gonna be talking about how my best friend took my nigga. I ain't gonna hold it up too much longer, y'all. We finna hop straight into it. I'm gonna name my best friend Crystal. I'm gonna name the boy Chris. Chris and Crystal, 2 C's. Okay, anyways, towards the end of 7th grade year, Crystal came to my school. I didn't really push to hang around her. I just seen her around school. I'm like, oh yeah, she's very pretty, you know, pretty girl. Me and Crystal had 7th period history together. What sparked up me and her conversation, it was either a group, like we worked in a group, or she asked me some type of question. We started talking because of that class. It's in the 3rd. I'm like, oh, she's very cool. Like, you know, I could fuck with her. We follow each other on Instagram, talk like every day. I was like, oh yeah, she cool as hell. Like, I like her. She pretty. Boom, boom, you know. As time go by, like, I'm just like, I'm gonna introduce you to my friends so they could fill you out. So I introduced Crystal to my friend group. Basically, my friend group fuck with Crystal. So I'm like, okay, boom. We all become this like friend group. Like we made a group chat. It's on the 3rd. We all become this friend group. Everything is going like smooth as fuck. Now, I peeped a couple things. I used to like talk to this boy, and when me and Crystal was walking together in the hallway, I remember she was like, oh yeah, he's like very cute. This on the 3rd. So I'm like, okay, you know, we got the same type, you know, okay. Remember, she came towards the end of 7th grade year, so that means summer is approaching. We're just gonna jump into summer. So basically, summer started. She's a person that like goes out a lot. Now, y'all know back then, I wasn't the type of person to like go out because insecurities. Red flag. If you gotta like feel like that you gotta catch up to somebody to be their friend, baby, that's not your fucking friend, baby. You're supposed to feel comfortable with your friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be yourself around your friend. It's on the 3rd. That's just a little disclaimer. Water break. Can you go on mute? Okay. So summer, we didn't link up. We were just like a Instagram, FaceTime, text. But I didn't link up with none of my friends that summer. So it's not like a, you know, weird type of, I didn't think like. So 8th grade year is approaching. We still doing good, y'all. Like, this my bitch. Boom, boom. Like, I fuck with her still. Our group chat really going good. It wasn't no drama between nobody, y'all. At this point in time, she's my best friend. So during the summer, something like became like off about her. Her and my friend Deasia, they like got into a disagreement. Group chat was done. Group chat was over because Crystal wanted to be like the demander. She wanted to be on top of everybody in the group chat. So like that group chat was over. Crystal, she the type of person like if she said that
she don't fuck with you no more because you're weird,
she swears she stand on that shit.
Dizzy ass.
Okay, so summer's coming to an end. 8th grade year is approaching. Y'all, I was not ready for 8th grade year. Like, whew. I hated myself. I hated how I looked. I was just not ready. Like, so as the school year is approaching, me and Crystal is just like on the phone, like crazy. Like, this about to be the best year of our fucking lives, bitch. Like, we about to make the most out of this motherfucking year. So before school starts, it's an orientation. My best friend Tati went to orientation. Tati knows my type.
Hispanics.
And she told me that it was this boy there. She was like, oh, Justin, he would like for sure be your type, like for real. Like, you need to hop on that. Like, that's you, this at the 3rd. I'm like, girl, I see him, you know, when we get there. He probably ain't even all that. Long story short, the boy that Tati's talking about ends up being Chris. I didn't know it was Chris, but once I seen him, we'll get to that later. First day of school is about to start. I didn't have no fucking clothes. No fucking new shoes. I was so pissed off, y'all. Like, the night before, I'm just like, damn, I'm not ready for this shit. Like, so now it's the first day of school. Me and Crystal link up in the hallways. Once we get to school, we're looking for our friends. We get to them, we just pull out the camera, y'all. We start recording to the third, boom, boom. Like, it's lit as fuck, you know?
Speed up.
I lay my eyes on Chris. I didn't know it was Chris. Shit. Oh my God, y'all. I'm trying not to cry. This is a sensitive ass topic for me. Okay, I didn't know it was Chris until Tati told me that, like, oh yeah, Justin, that's the boy that I was talking about. So I'm like, oh yeah, like.
But yeah, my man, what you talking about?
So I guess, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I want him. I'm gonna really try with him. He's just a hallway crush to me. So I bring it up to Crystal that it's his boy. He like fine as fuck, and I'm thinking about, you know, hopping on that. She's like, oh yeah, you just gotta show me him, this and the third. She just wanted to see him. I'm like, okay, you're my
best friend.
So, you know, it ain't no problem with you seeing my nigga, cause you know you ain't gonna try no
weird shit.
When we seen Chris in the hallway, I showed Crystal, I was like, oh yeah, that's him. When I tell you, it wasn't no weird shit, like, she didn't act like she wanted him. Let's remove Chris, let's remove the niggas and the third. Let's focus on me and her friendship. I really thought that she just knew I was a real bitch, because when she got into it with one of my best friends now, Michaela, when she got into it with Michaela, y'all, when I tell y'all I did not fuck with Michaela, we had like 2 class periods with each other, plus lunch. She used to say shit as a joke, but like, it'd be offensive as fuck. For example, you know when you joking with your friend and you'll be like, oh, your shirt has this on it. She was the type of bitch to be like,
oh, your grandma's dead.
bitch, that's not funny. No, bitch, them fighting words. That's not funny.
Oh, your hair's always fucked up every fucking day, and you just don't know what the motherfucking do with it, and you get no niggas because of your fucking hair. You look a mess.
Look, baby, I said that your edge was lifting. You didn't have to go in on my ass like that. So yeah, I just noticed like it was real slick comments about myself. Like, she was taking these pictures to be exact. Mind y'all, the outfit, it was like slight cute. But like, I didn't like how the pictures were coming out. And she was like,
oh, maybe it's just you. Like, maybe it's just fucking you.
and it's just like, whoa, like, where's the attitude coming from? I go back and I tell Tati. Tati automatically, like, Justin, that shit is fucking weird. As a friend, you should not be treating your friend like this. So, yeah, this is where Chris comes back up. Like I said, me and Crystal had lunch together. We'd sit with a group of boys. I was just like, I feel very bold. So I'm going to ask my friend to get Chris's Instagram for me. Me and Crystal and our friends, we sat right here. Chris and his friends literally sat right here. So I remember I wrote on a note card, it was just my Instagram. And I told my homeboy, we're going to call him James. I told James to go up to Chris and give Chris the note card. So when James do that, Crystal was just like quiet about it, this and the third. Like, she don't got too much to say about it.
Okay.
Okay, boom. James went up to him, tapped him on the shoulder, gave him the note card. Boom. At this time, I was still looking like this. I was still looking like a girl. So yeah, in 8th period, I got a notification that someone requested to follow me. I put my page on private, so he had to like request to get in to see who it was, you know? So at this point, I'm texting Crystal. I'm like,
He just followed me, bitch. I got this nigga like, whoa.
so I remember I texted first and I was like, oh,
Did my homeboy really come up to you to send a third?
stupid shit. Of course he went up to you. How else would you get my fucking Instagram? My stupid ass. So yeah, he was real cool. Now, y'all know my gaydar? Yeah, baby. I can clock the trade. I don't know why this bitch didn't believe me. I can clock the fucking trade. Bitch, I'm the gay one here. I know what the fuck is going on. So, me and him just texting this and the third. I finally break it down to him. I'm like,
You know who I am, like, in person?
because you remember, I look different in person and different on Instagram. He was like,
Yeah, I think you sit at my table, right?
I was like,
That's me.
and I was like, but do you know, like, I'm a boy? And he was like,
Oh no, I didn't know that.
he was so like chill about it. We didn't talk in person. We just looked at each other in person. Like, we were just mainly texting. Crystal is like continuing to like degrade me. Like,
Oh, you're a boy. You will always be a boy to a third.
what does that have to do with anything? I'm just talking to a boy.
Not knowing that this bitch wanted my nigga the whole time.
Yeah, it was just real slick comments like that. I tell Tati, Tati's still like, yeah, that shit weird as fuck. You need to cut the bitch off at this point. So y'all, I remember Chris, we got on Fortnite together. Fortnite is a love language. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That's a fucking love language. He just became like rude. He unfollowed me on Instagram, but he was still like talking to me. I'm like,
Okay, fuck nigga. The fuck, bitch. Oh, oof.
this story is the reason why I'm like this today. Chris and Crystal don't know how like deep this shit really is for me. Chris, I can't even say I hate Chris, because Chris, y'all, it's some shit going on. Like right now, as I'm talking to this camera, when this video gets uploaded, it's some shit going on right now with him, and I still got his fucking bag. Anyways, something happened, and like basically Crystal just like broke it down to me how she felt. She was like,
He don't want you. That's a straight man. You a boy.
mind you, this girl is in a whole relationship with somebody, y'all. So I'm like, why you degrading the shit that I got going on in my life, and you could be happy with somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucked up. I remember, y'all, Chris got into a relationship with this girl that Tati fought in the 7th grade. I felt that shit. I was like, damn, like maybe Crystal was right. Maybe I'm just not the one. Then Crystal over here like,
He has a girlfriend. He doesn't want you, son of third. That's a hoe, man. He wants a girl.
it's giving homophobic as fuck. Don't make me get into it. So throughout our relationship, she basically just have to be the one like up here, like she gets all the attention, and I go like right here, like below fucking sea level. That made me feel like bad about myself. I didn't fuck with that. I didn't like that. I remember one of my closest friends today is Julia. Me and Julia was still friends back then. Crystal would try to get me to cut off Julia because who Julia hung around, and it's just like, if I would have cut off all my friends that you told me to cut off, I would have been cutting off the real bitches. And
Have your fake ass around me.
Let's be that.
Chris and old girl broke up. Me and Chris, we just back texting. I showed Crystal. She just started saying like hurtful shit to like make me feel like I'd never get a chance. Me and her got into a disagreement. The disagreement was like really one-sided. She was basically telling me how Chris would never want me. He don't even want to talk to me. He's embarrassed of me. She was telling me that because Chris was over here saying shit behind my back. One of my other homeboys, we're gonna call him Joseph. My homeboy Joseph was friends with Chris. Chris was talking about me on his bus to like a group of people. Joseph came back and told me my feelings was crushed. Like, I was like, damn, like, this what people think of me?
Wow.
I was like, how is he thinking this of me? And it's like, I'm not trying to come off as that way. I'm just showing you that I care. Y'all, that shit broke me. I cried the whole day at school. When I cried to Crystal, it was just bullshit. She didn't give a fuck. She literally embarrassed me in front of our cafeteria friend group and basically manipulated them into thinking that she was right and I was wrong. That's why I sat away, because I was like, no, like, he's talking down about me. You in my ear with some different level of negative shit. So I'm just like, this is really crazy to me. I just felt like it was wrong how other people was happy. Crystal could be happy, Chris could be happy. And it's just like, I was the one getting shit talked about me. I was just real hurt about that, because like, you texting me every day. You could have brought it up to me how you felt instead of fucking talking shit behind me, behind my back. Now you got me crying the whole day. And now your punk ass not comfortable in your skin. So I stopped talking to him for a little bit, and when I finally decided to like start talking back to my friends, like Crystal and them, the vibe was off. Now that was just the first time. We fell out to the point where like we just stopped being friends, but it was her choice, wasn't mine, because it wasn't that serious. If I remember what it is, I add a clip. Okay, so basically what happened was me and Chris started talking again. Me and him was on good terms. And I guess like she just got mad. I'm like, what is you mad for? You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you and your nigga could be motherfucking toxic all y'all motherfucking want to. But I can't be toxic with mine. But it was just like real petty. You didn't have to stop being my friend over a decision that I made. But watch it in, y'all, because y'all gonna see why she was acting petty towards me because of this man. We fell out. I'll put some of the screenshots of some of the shit that she was saying. Y'all can pause to read. Them is some hurtful ass words. I had to sit by myself because it hurt my feelings that fucking bad. And it's just like, nobody else recognized. Like, she manipulated our friends into thinking that like she was right. So I remember I texted one of my friends, Brooklyn. I remember I said, my homeboys was going through my phone and they found messages between me and my crush. That's their homeboy. So I guess they called his name. He turned around and they said,
Why are you texting Justin?
he shook his head like,
I don't know.
So then my other homeboy that does too much walked over to my crush's table and they had a minute conversation. Then the next thing you know, my homeboy walked back up to my lunch table and was like,
Justin, you going outside?
then my homeboy said, Chris said that you be blowing up his phone and he don't be wanting to text because I text too much. I also texted my homegirl. Why would my homeboy set me up like that? It had nothing to do with them. It was none of their business. They literally just fucking embarrassed me. I really put my all into this boy and he just put out his true feelings today. And you know my best friend,
Crystal.
we've been arguing since last week over this nigga because she don't like how he treats me.
Keep that shit in mind. We've been arguing over this nigga because she doesn't like how he treats me.
All because of a good night text that he sent me. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't like touching the topic about him. I don't like talking about him. It's still words that I haven't got to say to him, but like I really want to say. But anyways, basically, that's what he said. And I was just like gagged. Like, I hope y'all understand. Because like when you hear some shit like that about yourself, it's just like, damn. But I mean, it turned out to something good later on down the line.
Cause bitch, now you're a homeboy on my phone. Should've had your cards right, fuck nigga, fuck you somehow. How you would've been put on with the wedding scene, bitch. Fuck you.
Anyways, y'all, she just completely stopped talking to me. Remember I said that we've been arguing all week because of him? She just finally decided in her mind that
I'm cutting Justin off.
y'all, I'm like so confused. Like when I sat at the table, she got up and she moved. Y'all, the whole table got up and went with her. I was sitting with nobody. That's fucking embarrassing. Chris and his friends are right here. I'm just alone in the middle. Y'all, I cried the whole day after that lunch of just fucking embarrassment because it was like that till my schedule got changed. I'm texting her phone. I'm like,
I don't want to lose my best friend over this boy because this is just petty. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from now.
y'all,
Red flag?
she's not hearing that shit. She damn near on his side. I put so much effort into this shit. I left class, went and got her from her class. We talking. I'm thinking we cool. We walking to the buses together. I'm thinking we're cool. We're talking over the weekends. Y'all, on Sunday night, she texts me and she says, you and that nigga never talked on our relationship type shit. He literally told his homeboys, I don't like him. I just talked to him because you look dumb. And if I'm so-called talking shit, come to me about it.
First of all, bitch, don't make me get mad. Cause bitch, I air this nigga out right now. I'm not even gay. Bitch, I'm fucking in your ass right now. Cause you wanna exchange nudes with fucking gay boys on fucking Red. And you wanna like gay ass shit on Twitter. But bitch, I'm holding your ass.
Y'all, so yeah, I remember she texted me that she wants to cut me off. So basically she texted me again like, I just hope you know tomorrow at school, you're not cool. Don't come up to me talking to me. Don't do none of that shit. What? And I'm like, girl, it's not even that serious. What are you talking about? She cut me the fuck off. After she cut me the fuck off, I'm talking to Tati about it. Tati like, oh yeah, this bitch weird. Y'all, tell me why like a week later, I check Chris's Instagram. Why do him and Crystal follow each other? You cut me off because of him. You didn't like the way he was treating me.
Now you following him. Now you following him.
Like, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, these bitches are fucking weird. So, y'all, out the blue, Julia texted me one day. And Julia, like, Taylor just texted the group chat and said that Crystal messing with Chris.
What the fuck?
Bitch, I know you did not just cut me off to take what was fucking mine.
Y'all, this hoe cut me off just because she wanted this nigga the whole time. She was just trying to play everything like it was my fault. And she started fucking with him after. Y'all both left my life just to be in each other's life after all. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. A couple like days go by. My best friend Tati texted me because she was still talking to Crystal. And Tati texted me and was like, this isn't Crystal's first time fucking with Chris. I'm like, what? And then Julia texted me and Julia like, Chris and Crystal are play fighting in the hall together. What?
Whoa.
My feelings are tore the fuck up because damn, like nigga, it couldn't be me. Like I can't even describe the feeling that it made me feel, but I was so hurt. I got another text like a week or two later and the text says Chris asked Crystal out, and I know that because remember Tati was still talking to Crystal and Crystal told Tati. Then y'all, she started saying that the reason why we fell out is because I called her homophobic. I've never said that shit. You put that shit on yourself. You just want a fucking excuse. So I'm like, girl, I ain't never said that shit before. But some shit that you have said have gave homophobic, and it has. Like, but yeah, y'all, that's the story. I tried to make this story time short because the last story time was like real long. Y'all said y'all liked it, but hey, I'm just trying to, you know, get used to this YouTube shit, you know what I'm saying? It's more to this story, but we're not even gonna get into that right now, y'all, because like that shit is deep. Like that shit hit home for me. But thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Baby.